Welcome to my in-depth review on Dragon Ball Z Retro Battle X3, a fan-made Mugen game created by the EXPA Dev Team. The game mostly comprises of a story mode named Dragonverse, where you play as a selection of characters and you fight from the Science Saga up to the Universal Tournament arc in Dragon Ball Super. There are also various game options and even a theater mode included to watch past cutscenes from the story mode, once the player beats the main game of course. To put it simply, Retro Battle X3 is a 2D Mugen fighter at heart, which means it's both very fun and difficult. The combat is great and the fighting combos are quite the spectacle when performed, since they are very fast and flashy like the anime it's based from. Even a quick succession of punches are so satisfying when landed correctly, because of the impactful combination of visuals and sound effects melded together. I do find it kind of annoying how each character has completely different controls from one another. For example, Goku's punch could be Teen Gohan's counter, but it isn't a major complaint in the game. Probably the most deciding factor on whether you should download Retro Battle X3 is the difficulty. Like I've mentioned before, this game is a very hard difficulty, but it seems very sporadic. Take this fight for example, Goku vs Frieza. It was extremely hard to finish, but later on in the Super Saga, taking on Beerus was an absolute breeze for me. Frieza from a Namek arc should not be way tougher than Beerus, the god of fucking destruction at the end of the game. That's only one example of strange difficulty curves. There's plenty more included in the game which need to be fixed. Now I'm talking about the Dragonverse, which again acts like the main story mode of Retro Battle X3, and it has quite a lot of content to get through. In total, there consists around 16 playable characters in the story mode, and there's also multiple Super Saiyan transformations for a few of these characters too, including Goku and Vegeta. I found this to be a diverse roster to play with because they had all their different ways of attacking and their animations were completely different from one another, which is a great thing to have. I loved all the little touches they added into this installment, like how when Beerus wins a match for instance, he walks away all casually like he did against Goku on King Kai's planet. Or the fact if you are beaten enough as Super Saiyan Blue Goku, you actually turn back into regular Super Saiyan again. The stage backgrounds were nicely detailed, especially on this stage against 18 where the foreground occasionally blocks the action, which was a nice touch to see. Another awesome thing about this game is the music, since it's amazing. They really got some awesome tunes when you're fighting in the story mode. Even though Retro Battle X3 is really solid in almost every area, I have a few complaints. You see, I would have liked a traditional arcade mode in the game or something just to use the characters more freely, maybe a practice option. I also came across a couple of glitches that need to be ironed out in future patches. Okay, so overall, there's a lot of cool action and story into this game, the frame rate is consistently solid throughout, and there are cool character sprites as well. My main problem with this game is the difficulty, as it needs to be balanced. I don't mind hard difficulty in games, but it needs to feel natural. Retro Battle X3 has been released, so I say you should go check it out. Not only because it's a fun DBZ game, also it's just because you should support the developers to make more of these games and to improve them as time goes on. So that's pretty much it guys, so please rate, comment and subscribe if you are new to the channel. See you later!